I'm your coach, Matthias Lidborn, and the topic of today is realize your incapability. In this video, I will talk to you about the benefits of realize one's incapabilities. We all have incapabilities, and this to some degree, and of some part of ourselves. It can be intellectually, physically, temperamental, and also it can be some attention deficiency like ADD or maybe a learning problem like dyslexia. On the physical side, it can be any health problem like an injury, pain, disease, and so on. Of course, there are many catastrophic human fates and destinies which make it impossible to act on life. Some people live in a tragedy in its own. But with that said, everyone benefits from doing what he can do and improve what can be improved. It can be a new way of perceive the world or a new way in which one look at people. It's about acknowledging one's incapability and to be grateful for what we have and the opportunities we have to modulate and shape and act what we are able to act right now. Some people use their incapability as an excuse to avoid taking responsibility over their own actions and life's situation, and use it as an easy way out and an easy way to hide their laziness and shortcomings. And I mean the shortcomings in which the person actually have the ability to improve and work on. The incapability can be used as a gateway to avoid demanding and challenging things in life. One's incapability can also be used to allow a certain victim mentality because of the individual narrative that presume the impotence and lack of control. This due to one's incapability. But I'm not referring to any specific. But we all have incapabilities, or we will get one someday. So it's important to be able to see and acknowledge it, because it won't serve you or others if you spend your energy on something that is out of your capacity, or if your approach to a certain thing is very one-sided due to the delusion of your ego that tells you that you are able to do it in this particular way and that it's the only way. The realization of one's incapability brings humility, and it opens up for new opportunities and a new way of viewing life. Through the tension between your incapability and your ability, a third solution arises and will enable for a new view and approach to life and things. Although it's a new way, and a new way is always more difficult for one to orient oneself in. But this new approach opens up for so much more, and it's very much more beneficial for you. Because when you realize your incapability, you consider your incapability. But you also see your ability. And when you see your ability, you know where you're supreme and where you are underdeveloped. And sometimes things have to die for something new to be born and expressed. If you realize your incapability, you will know where you should take a step back. And when you realize your ability, you know where you can take a step forward. Hold these two in attention and take these two into your heart or into your mind. There is a new way now in how you can perceive and handle life. And this new way of handling life make you able to act in a different way, but you also realize your incapability and you become more humble because you realize that other people have shortcomings and different people have different shortcomings, different capacities. You then appreciate their individual faculties for what they really are, but at the same time hold a desire for the growth of their underdeveloped sides and scrutinies. We all have some form of incapability. Some use it as an excuse, while some other refuse to realize their incapability and incapacity. Your incapability also learns you to appreciate the smallest things in life. And the one who refuses to realize his incapability also makes it very hard for himself and have to realize it on time to be able to transcend. So Carl Jung said, every hero bring themselves down by carrying the heroic attitude beyond a certain limit and hence lose their footing. Archetypically, the hero's journey is a story of transcendence. The hero meets his enemy and fails, but in the end he managed to destroy his opponent. But before he managed this, he first had to be transcendent. And he do this through his realization of his incapability. And after the blood sacrifice of his ego, he then can find a third way. The way in which comes from the tension between his incapability and ability. You sacrifice a big part of your ego, and in a way, some of your superior parts, to let something new to be born, and through the rebirth you will have the chance to become rejuvenated. It's not that it will make your life easier, because no, you have to act, even if you get the incapability. But you have to try something new, and it can be a very hard thing to do. We have to be able to stand with 1 foot in the metaphysic, 1 in the physical realm, 1 in the mind, 1 in the body. And we have to think high and low. And also through this knowledge of the two opposites, bring them together in the union of the opposites. Acknowledge your incapability because it's real. There is no end, only new possibilities and new ways to experience the being. I hope you found any value in this video, and if you did, you're always welcome to make a donation to me through PayPal, DonorBox and also Patreon. If it happens to be that you have a struggle in your life or a question to me, you can put it in the comment section or send me an email. And the email you will find in the description below. If you would like to book a coaching session with me, you do that easiest by going into my website and look up some information there. I have a link in the description. And this is also for if you would like to purchase some of my training programs and diet plans. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. And if you would like to have some more content from me, you can check out my Instagram account, which has the same name as this YouTube channel, Matthias Lidborn. And again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate that you're tuning in, and please share this content before you click away and look at something else. It would be much appreciated. Until next time, have a great day. I see you soon. Bye.